Good afternoon. I'm HoMan from Robert Gordon University in Scotland or United Kingdom. Today I'm presenting the paper Navigating Building Standard and Building Warrant Processes in Scotland Building Foundation Repositories. This paper is prepared by myself, HoMan, Daria, Theo, and Jamie. So the digitalization of managing data in architecture, engineering, and construction, or short form is ACE industry, have been widely encouraged. Recent years, the building standard diversion of Scottish government is driving the digital transformation of building standard and building warrant applications. The traditional method is manually handle and assign the application. Such method requires a high level of human power and effort from different parties in order to process a single application. This method limits the possibilities in creating a quick, complete automation for the applications, including both professional or the general public. So in 2017, the Scottish government launched a platform called E-Development Scotland, the middle red E. This platform managed by the Scottish government in partnership with all Scottish local and planning authorities. This platform provides ability to digitally submit planning permissions, building warrants, and related applications. This allows users to fill up and submit online building warrant applications, complete certificates, and others related building standard system forms. However, currently, this process for applying approved documents, building warrants, and completion certificates need to go through a complex workflow and involve many stages and stakeholders to review a single application. Furthermore, the E-Development Scotland acts only as a digital transition point between the application and the local authorities. Also, the system itself is limited. What does it mean limited? Such as the file size of the data can be uploaded, let's say, 5 megabytes per folder. Is almost impossible for documents the whole CAD drawings in it. Communication between inspection team and applications and the applicants. What can be done to improve such system to navigate the Scottish building standard? How to provide a quick automated system for applying building standard, building warrant, or other forms. So in this research, we use a mixed method approaches involving both the development of personas, the top one, and then a social science and using a design science research, we develop a computational prototype and a digital map that we use as an encouragement to arrive at recommendations. But in general, it's just a proof of concept. So for this study, we base on a hybrid models of combining the development of digital prototypes, a web applications, and a digital map of the building warrant processes with the engagement of a focus group for professionals that uses the app and follow up with live question and discussions. The interviews with lay people also would be used the app and respond to a semi-structured set of questions. So the top part is the personas. Personas are the group of users who helped and to provide context of the application design for the building standard and navigations and the streamline diagram of the building warrant application processes. This section helps us to understand what the user needs, the aim, the pain points, the challenges, and the behavior of the users. Based on the interviews, we have created different profiles for professionals, agents, architects, and architectural technologists, surveyors, verifiers, such as building standard officers, consultants, and for the general public. So through the interviews and the focus group, we ask different stakeholders what's their role of positions, how they use the platform during the practice, challenges during the process of the building warrant applications. based on the behavior needs, we developed an early stage prototype using Figma, the black mobile phone. This prototype aims to focus on testing the performance of UI and UX user experience. Then a web application, a web app, and this middle and the right one was further developed using Rex.com and platform. Using web application, it allows us to maximize the possibility of accessibility to different user devices, mobile, tablet, and desktop. In general, structure was created to understand how the website works, connecting in between pages, the streamlined diagram of the website. The web application contains disclaimers, parties that involve in the project, building raw applications for general public, agents, and building standard officers, overview of the whole building and regulations, and provide all related documents, and with the user account. Feel free to scan the QR code, and it will guide you to the Scottish Building Regulation Hub. And also the chatbot of the Scottish Building Regulation also has been explored and experimented. It shows a huge potential in future applications. But in this stage, we are only focusing on the web app, not the chatbot. So what are these? These two diagrams are the whole process of building raw application in Scotland. The upper part are the whole process, and the lower part are just an abstract of the process. In general, it can be divided into 8+1 stages. The red one from left to right. The red one before you apply the building warrants. Second, yellow, apply a building warrant. Light green, local authority assess your building warrant applications. Dark green, a building warrant is issued by your local authorities. Blue, building work starts. Purple, changes to building warrant design. Gray, building work is complete. Navy, local authority accept your completion certificates. Dark red, local authority rejects with minor or major issues to your completion certificate. So it will guide you back to the gray sections. Here is already really complex. So how can we explain to general public or lay people? Plus, it divides from top to bottom are different parties that involved during the whole process. The top part is the building standard officers or the local authority. Second is e-Development Scotland. Third will be agents or professionals. Fourth will be shared action between agents and general public. And last but not least is the specialists involved during the applications. So it have a lot of human power involved, and lots of error might occur during the applications. But the structure of the building warrant application is so confusing, and every local authority uses their own system, which means the same application will be proceeded differently. For example, it might be accepted by the Edinburgh City Council, but not the Glasgow City Council, because it's not centralized and method. Moreover, e-Development Scotland only acts as a digital mailbox between applicants and the councils. And there are no centralized database to store all the data. There's a long way to centralize the whole system and creating an easy-to-use navigation system of building warrant application and building standard of Scotland. So we also carry out interviews with lay people. So the whole data collection is conducted with interviews with focus group. Throughout the interviews of professionals and lay people, they thought on the current process is far too complex, and it can be simplified, even though it won't be that easy by saying, but it shows the people needs. So the current applications are lack of tracking abilities between applicants and building standard officers, and leads to delays of response. Moreover, the interviewers think the next stage of the navigation or the application will be digitally, so everyone can use it easier and more accessibility. So result and discussion. In this project, we designed a web app prototype or a proof of concept for general public to navigate the Scottish building warrant applications and other related building standard documents. So for the web app itself, personalized user profile would be considered a huge potential in maximizing all the beneficial features to save or guide different users, link data between regulation and real example of guidelines or applications. Since we are no expert or every project has its own unique, so how can we know what should we do next? A progressive web apps, since not every sites are covered by internet. So let's say we are doing a rural project in Highland or Aberdeenshire, it's not covered by internet. So by having a PWA, which can be allowed the whole web app become offline. So tracking tools also can allow us to monitor updates, live update, once the building standard officers release their latest building regulations. Generate alerts when problems are being issued by the building standard officer, so we can have a really short time response to ensure the whole process are working fine. So thank you very much for listening.
Thank you.